In today's political landscape, there's been a lot of talk of socialism and communism, and in my mind, both run hand in hand, socialism and communism. I went out onto the net here a couple months ago, actually longer than that, but I finally got the copy of it. It's called The Communist Takeover of America on Rense.com, RENSE.com. I'd like to read something to you. You're about to read a list of 45 goals that found their way down the halls of our great capital back in 1963. Reading glasses. As you read this, 39 years later, you should be shocked by the events that have played themselves out. I first ran across this list 3 years ago, but was unable to obtain a copy, and it has bothered me ever since. Recently, Jeff Rense posted it on his site. I would like to thank him for doing so. http://www.rense.com. Communist Goals, 1963. Congressional Record, Appendix pp.A34-A35, January 10, 1963. Current Communist Goals, extension of remarks of Honorable A.S. Herlong, Jr. of Florida in the House of Representatives, Thursday, January 10, 1963. Mr. Herlong, Mr. Speaker, Miss Patricia Norland of DeLand, Florida, is an ardent and articulate opponent of communism and until recently published the DeLand Courier, which she declared to the purpose of alerting the public to the dangers of communism in America. As Miss Normand requests, I include in the record under unanimous consent the following current communist goals, which she identifies as an excerpt from the book The Naked Communist by Cleon Skousen. Now, as I go through this list of 45 declared goals, I want you to keep in mind that these are goals that the communists kind of took on themselves to do during the Cold War, the 60s, the 50s and 60s actually. Some of these don't really apply today because times have changed. That's been, what, 50 years ago. But if you really stop and think about it, just about all these goals have taken place. Especially where our children are concerned, our economy, this country, your freedom, your constitutional rights, and all of America as a whole. Keep in mind that this is still 50 years old, this document. But keep in mind that the communists are still pushing to take over America. I'm going to try not to put blame on any one person. I'm not going to try to blame the President Obama administration. But I think you could probably make the connection as to what Mr. Obama is doing or is not doing. A lot of the stuff that he is doing kind of fits. And the stuff that is not fitting, which is very few of this, you probably have seen in the past. And you could probably make the connection in a roundabout way, one way or the other, to the Obama presidential administration now. Over the next couple of postings, which I'm seeing that I'm going to try to do at least 4 or 5, just so you don't get bored with this. I'm going to try and do 10 per post. Keep them kind of short. Just keep in mind, this document here is, well, what I'm reading here was written back in the 1950s, late 50s, early 60s. So without further ado, my name is Tim DeWitt, and this is the Communist Takeover of America. Good day.